Hi, I'm Chris Knopp, Forest Supervisor in the Apache-Sitgreaves National Forests. In 2003, the Forest Service identified unmanaged recreation, including the effects of unmanaged off-highway vehicles, or OHVs, as a major problem facing the national forests. In response, the Forest Service published a travel management rule in November of 2005. The intent of the rule is to provide a wide range of motorized vehicle opportunities while ensuring that use is sustainable over time. The past 3 years, we've shared ideas with you at over 30 public meetings about managing motorized travel through the forest in a more efficient and responsible manner. I just want to let you know how appreciative I am of the time you've taken and let you know that your comments have changed how we think about travel management on your forest. The feedback we've received has gone from one swing of the pendulum to the other, with fear of losing access on one side and the desire for stringent limitations on OHV use on the other. Many comments fell in between, and many people have offered their ideas and suggestions for designating routes. As a result of that feedback, we learned that our database had significant errors. It's taken us nearly 9 months to correct them. We believe the corrected database more accurately represents those roads that are open and those that are actually closed. Please let us know where we still have errors that need to be corrected. When federal agencies change federal policies, we're required to conduct an environmental impact statement. It's done under the National Environmental Policy Act, or NEPA. The purpose of this analysis is to help us make more informed decisions through better scientific analysis and public input. Before we dive into the details, I'd like to give you an overview of what's being presented. The draft EIS has 5 alternatives and includes in-depth analysis of each alternative. Alternative B is the proposed alternative. The 5 alternatives vary in miles of roads and trails and areas for motorized travel. The motorized travel system could change from a 1% increase in the proposed alternative to a 13% decrease in the 5th alternative, Alternative E. There are a lot of aspects to this plan we could talk about, but let me address the 3 main issues I've read in your comments: big game retrieval, firewood gathering, and dispersed camping. First, motorized big game retrieval is being addressed in the proposed alternative by allowing a 1-mile wide corridor that would permit cross-country travel for the retrieval of a downed animal. No other cross-country travel is authorized, and no adverse environmental impacts, such as driving on soft or wet soils, is allowed. Second, travel management will not affect fuel wood gathering. Vehicle use to retrieve firewood will be authorized under the current wood permit system. Some changes in how we administer those permits are likely to be necessary, and that may cause some temporary inconveniences while we figure out how to make this work smoothly. Lastly, you have let us know that access to the National Forest for camping is very important to you. We've addressed vehicle access to campsites by identifying those roads that you're currently using and including them in the travel system. On the Black Mesa District, the terrain is so flat it was impractical, so we've established corridors along most of the travel routes to allow you to access campsites within a distance of 300 feet from the road. I'm sure we've missed someone's favorite campsite, but be assured we'll make additional corrections as we can. It's important to remember that camping itself is not affected by this rule. Only vehicle access to campsites is at issue, and our intent is to maintain the same level of access you enjoy now. You can also find more information on the Apache-Sitgreaves website under the Travel Management. The comments you've provided so far have shaped the alternatives we're presenting today. The comments you provide in the next 45 days will be used to shape the final travel management plan for this forest. I appreciate very much the time you'll be taking to craft those comments, and I want to assure you that they will be read and seriously considered as we complete this plan.